Hey guys, it is Mike from Baltimore Rides here, wrapping up my Sunday and the week. It is 8:15 p.m. on a Sunday, and yes guys, this is my wrap-up video. If you've been following me for a while now, you know that I like to wrap up early on Sundays if I can. The last couple weekend quest goals, I've been able to do that. Today was another one of those. I had 13 trips I needed to accomplish today to make my 65 goal. And I started around 3 o'clock or so in the city. I got down a little bit early. And I got it done pretty quick. I was surprised because the city felt very sleepy at first, but it kind of perked up around 6 o'clock and just started to rock and roll. I actually finished the night all the way out in Upper Marlboro. There was a trip that took me out into that direction, and then I got my last 2 trips from that neighborhood. They came kind of right away after that drive out there. So I am heading home and finishing for the night. So just to give you guys some kind of wrap-up numbers, I finished the week at 1,364, so 1,364. Yep, that is an all-time record for me, guys. $225 in quest. That was the 100 for the Monday through Thursday quest, the 125 that I just got now. About $1,000 in change in regular trips, and then $61 in tips. So, grand total is $1,360, whatever I just said. My lease payment comes out of that, so I get about $1,240, $1,230, is what I walk away with, which is great, guys. That's, it's a big week for me. It's probably my biggest week yet. I like this mini week breakdown. I think it's kind of weird, but I like working on my Monday through Thursday goal, and then I like working on my Friday, Saturday, Sunday goal. I feel like it's a nice way to kind of compartmentalize the week even into smaller bites. And that works really well for me. It's just the way my brain works. I like measurable goals, and this is super easy. So all in all, a really good week. Thank you everybody that's been keeping up with me and watching me go through this adventure. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the new people that have subscribed recently. We had another new person subscribe today, so thank you. And that's what this is all about, guys. I can't say enough about how this is something that I'm never going to feel like an expert at. And I want you guys to understand that, because as I talk to people, as I text people one-on-one, I'm not a subject matter expert at this, and I don't want anybody to think I am. Do I feel good about my results most weeks? Yes, I do. But that doesn't mean I'm an expert. I'm constantly learning, thinking, trying things, reevaluating my successes and failures, pushing myself to, new levels of expectation. I'm always thinking about this stuff. And one of my buddies was actually talking to me the other day, and he's like, look, you're taking this way too seriously. And I said, no, I'm not really taking it too seriously, but, A, it's my career. This is how I'm supporting my family. B, I find this to be really mentally enjoyable. Like, it's a mental challenge. I like the puzzle of wrapping my head around this whole new business or industry. And so I actually get a lot of pleasure out of the skillfulness of this, like the figuring it out and making it work, and then myself kind of testing myself and pushing. There's enough that you can't control, and then there's enough that you can control, that I feel like there's a really good healthy balance there. But I'm not going to say I'm an expert, guys. I refuse to say that. I feel like I'm still learning as I go, and I feel like every week or every couple weeks I learn something new, or I kind of reapproach it and I come up with a new way that I'm going to interpret things. So I don't see that stopping anytime soon, guys. I really don't. But I really appreciate that you guys are out there, taking some of my ideas and running with them, reinterpreting them. And, some of you guys have really done a great job of boiling down what I'm talking about to its most basic, and that is, setting good goals for yourself, coming up with a plan, executing the plan, but then also being flexible enough to adapt and switch things up if something doesn't work. And that's the secret to this, guys, is I could talk about customer service, I could talk about whatever, a lot of different other little sub things, but really that's the bottom line is measurable goals, setting goals for yourself, having a plan to achieve those goals, and then also being able to adapt and be flexible on the fly if something goes south and you need to just modify. And then also being able to recap and modify your goals week to week, and your plan. So I think that's really what it all boils down to, but I like that you guys are following me, and hopefully some of you guys have migrated to the DC metro area and are getting Quest and Boost and taking advantage of some of the things I am. If you're driving in Baltimore and Northern Maryland and DC is just not for you, or it's too far away, I respect that and I fully understand. And I think that there's money to be made up there. I've made the conscious decision to make the drive down to the DC Metro because I feel like it's more fruitful for me. But for some of you guys, that just may not be an option for you. And I appreciate that, but there's still ways to make money up there. And I like that some of you guys are thinking outside the box. You're kind of evaluating your own strategies, your own schedules. That's really awesome to me. That is so awesome, because this isn't a cookie cutter. Everybody has to kind of come up with their own recipe that works for them. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. It's an early wrap-up video, but that's how I like to end my week. And, I'm really, really pleased with my results. Does this mean my new goal for myself is going to be in the 1200s? I don't know. I want to see what my Quest goals are or my Quest challenge is this week, and I really won't see the Monday through Thursday one. They don't usually post it until later in the evening. So, tomorrow morning when I log in, I'll be able to look at it. I'm off tomorrow. It's Monday. I want to go get the car looked at because that funny clunky noise that the axle's making is a little weird. And it's overdue for its oil change at the same time. And, it's going to be my day to regroup and recharge. But when I'm back on the road Tuesday, I will let you guys know, and we'll talk about it from there. So everybody have a great Monday. If you're off, if you're not off, that's awesome too. And I will see you guys this coming week. Thank you guys so much. Later.